Hello everyone, my name is Abisola Oshudunmi. I'm a traditionalist and a Oriṣa priestess and a spiritual life coach. For those of you that are joining my channel for the first time, please welcome. Do well to subscribe and comment, like, share, whatever. And for those of you that have been with me for over a year now, thank you for sticking around and welcome back to. So I promised I was gonna be trying to show up more often. For those of you that don't know the reason why I haven't showed up in a year, please you can go back to the previous video. I explained why I've not showed up in over a year. And so yeah, I'm still gonna try to be showing up frequently right now. Um so let's just quiet to what I want to discuss about today. I want to talk about Oriṣa in Ifa spirituality, right? Oriṣa. It's spelled Orisa. Some people spell it Orisha, but the Yoruba spelling is Orisa. Oriṣa. In Ifa spirituality, in Yoruba spirituality, there's a common misconception about what Oriṣa is, mostly coming from the Christian folks and the non-traditionalists. They see Oriṣa as deities, smaller gods, and quotes. As much as they might be right in their own words, but personally, how I've experienced the Orisha, for as long as I've known them, they're not deities at all to me. And don't get me wrong, the Yoruba folklore can, it is right, it is true that the were deities according to the Yoruba folklore, the were smaller gods. But according to how I've experienced them, I personally see Orisha as energies, the different nature of Olodumare. I see Orisha as the energies of nature. You know how the um, Westerners have this zodiac sign that says, "Oh, I'm a Capricorn, I'm a Sagittarius, um, Pisces, or whatever," just to make you understand what I'm saying. It's the same way the Yoruba have their zodiac signs in quotes, which we call the Orisha, which I see as the Orisha, which I see as the energies of nature. So we have the Oshun, we have Obatala, we have Ogun, we have Shango, we have, so many of them. We have Ishu, we have lots of them funny enough that are not even documented over centuries. Anyways, I personally see Orisha as energies, and if you can see them in this way, you'd really, really understand how Ifa spirituality and Yoruba spirituality is so interesting, so much more interesting than anything you've come across. I personally see them as as energies, right? I see the Orishas as energies. And yes, the Yoruba folklore is not wrong by saying that, they were once human beings, they were human beings living amongst us. I don't dispute that fact, but I personally think that sorry, I'm going to be looking at my microphone from time to time to be sure that it's still on. Anyways, I I personally see them as, those human beings that really embodied this energy, right? I see them as the human beings that embodied those energies while they were alive, and so they did exemplary well. They did really well, on their time here on earth. And after their death, they were venerated as Orisha, which makes so much sense to me because if they are energies, it means anybody can embody it. It's just the same way you start seeing the Ocean children outside and they tell you, "Oh, I'm an Ocean child, I'm an Obatala child, I'm an Ogu child." The whole idea and concept of Orisha is for you to embody them, for you to become that energy, for you to understand yourself mostly. The way the Western sees the zodiac sign and say, "Oh, you're a Capricorn, you're Sagittarius," that's why you act in a particular type of way. That's the same way the Yoruba have their Oriṣa, which is the Shango, the Oya, the Ogun, and that's why we all act a particular type of way. I'm a child of Oshun, right? My guardian Oriṣa is Oshun, and if I've met a lot of Oshun children, and we literally have the same character, we literally carry the same energy. We we carry the energy of self discovery, the energy of introspection, right? Um, because of course the Orisha Oshun is an energy of introspection, is an energy of self reflection. That would be in another video, right? But Orisha in general are just energies of natures and the extensions of Olodumare, which come together to make Olodumare, right? We can find the energy of the energy of wisdom, clarity in Obatala. We can find the energy of the wind in Oya, and this all those orishas have a particular type of characteristics. And look, unlike the Bible, the biblical, Jesus is the perfect being. The orishas were not perfect when they were alive. They lived an exemplary life, so to speak, but they were not perfect. Because in Yoruba spirituality, there's nothing like perfection. We don't, in short, you're perfection in your own way. You're perfect already the way God created you. But of course, we also have our lapses. We also have things we need to control, things we need to work on. And understanding your Orisha and your guardian, knowing your guardian Orisha would help you know exactly where your lapses is, things you need to work on. Personally, I'm an Ocean child, and I do know that our emotions are our weakness. We're, as much as it is our strength, our emotions is also our weakness. We're very emotional. We are more emotional than we are logical. So I also do know that this can bring a downfall to me. So I try as much as I can to be very logical, to keep my emotions in check, to do all these things. And everyone has a guardian Orisha. Every human, every creation has a guardian Orisha, right? It's our job to know our own guardian Orisha so that we can know how to proceed in our life, how to become that which we want to become, how to embody this Orisha and live a very exemplary life as a person, right? So the moment you stop seeing the Orishas as deities, as a little god that you have to worship, no, we don't worship Orishas. We don't worship in Yoruba spirituality, in Ifa spirituality. We do not worship these Orishas. We only embody them. We only make offerings to them. We only make offerings to them. We only recognize them. I recognize the wind. Without the wind, I don't know. Without her, the wind, I don't know how I'm going to breathe. I recognize the plants, the grains, because without all this, Osai, how would we heal ourselves? Osai is an image of healing, just so you know. I would try to break this down in other videos, try to explain each of the wishes that I know so far, and explain how I see them, how they can work in your life. Okay. So until you understand that Orishas are not deities, you would always be seeing them as a minor god, as a demigod that you have to go and worship. You have to no. The Orishas are energies that you have to embody. The energies that you need to understand and embody them and literally become tap into that power of the Orisha, tap into the glory of the Orisha. I wouldn't want this video to be too long. Just so if you have any other questions, just put it in the comment section the way we usually do. But I just know that orishas are energies of nature. They are an extension of Olodumare. They they all put together become one, become Olodumare. Because in Ifa spirituality, Olodumare is too vast a being, too complex yet simple a being to understand, such that he had to, break himself down in these orishas. You can every characteristics of each orisha is a characteristics of Olodumare. You know, every imagine an Ocean child being in the company of an Obatala child, being in the company of an Ogun child, being in the company of a Shango child, all put together is experiencing God. So you have to experience this Orishas, and the only way to experience them is by relating with their children, with the Orisha children, with the Orisha creation. For instance, as an Oshun child, I particularly love to experience, to indulge, to meet with an Obatala child because I kind of just see it's like a reflection of who I am. I see all these other humans, all these other Orisha children as a reflection. There's a part of me in them, there's a part of them in me, and it has helped me to be able to relate with every other person as I'm experiencing them. I'm experiencing God, so it helps me to experience humans in a very deeper level, in a whole different level, experience God in a whole different level. Okay, I hope you learned something from this video. Please do well to, put your comments, like, and just let me know what else you would like to know about moving forward. Okay, bye.